Grooming is one of the most important manipulation tactics that people need to understand because it's what predators use to gain access to their victims and gradually desensitize them to harmful and inappropriate behaviors. We're going to talk specifically about the world of child exploitation and trafficking, which is what I specialize in. I'm also a survivor of 20 years of cult abuse and child trafficking. Now I train law enforcement to correctly identify but also be helpful in combating child exploitation and trafficking. So these patterns are something that we the people need to understand so that we can reverse engineer them, or essentially spot them in our communities, understand their impact, and know how to help the people involved, the victims involved, as well as create a culture that is intolerant to people who hurt children. So I'm going to keep my words really soft, but I really appreciate everyone who is willing to be aware and most of all willing to do their part to help protect children. So let's dive in. Grooming in this context gradually desensitizes the child, the victim, to harmful and inappropriate behaviors while reducing the predator's risk of getting caught and while gaining the trust of the victim and often their family or friends or the people that are supposed to be taking care of them. This means that the abuse can essentially be gamified or made to look like it's a fun little game or our little secret or you're so special and that's why I'm giving you this attention, treats, money, whatever the meeting of the needs are. The predator will exploit the vulnerabilities of the child. Children are already vulnerable, right? But predators will also seek out much more vulnerable targets. So children that are from broken homes or that are neglected or children that don't have a safe adult in their life. The predator will often pose as a friend, sometimes a boyfriend or girlfriend. They'll often use things like gifts or special treats, and they will isolate the child and form a secretive relationship. So this can be done in different ways, but I'm going to unpack the pattern. It's very important for people to know that most child exploitation and abuse is not by the stranger danger, but it's by someone the child knows. It's by a friend, a family member, a teacher, a sports coach, a religious leader, whoever has access to the child. Now, I'm obviously not saying all those people are predators. I am saying that predators are strategic. They will seek out those positions of power and authority where they can get access to children. Then they will gradually gain access in inappropriate ways. Very important to note. The family, the parents can also be groomed. They can be led to think this person is just so nice and he's such a great man of God and he would never, right? It's all part of the act. So oversimplified, step 1 is access. Step 2 is isolation. Step 3 is desensitization. Step 4 is manipulation and control. Now this can be done through games and treats, and this is our little special secret. Your mom doesn't let you have candy, but you're so special, so I'll get you, right? Or this can also be done with violence and threats and other types of coercion. Most commonly, though, when we're talking about these types of predators, it's very subtle, and more often than not, the child does not know they're being abused. First of all, because the child is innocent and doesn't understand